Opinion: Arsenal fans are experiencing life under a new manager for the first time in over 20 years. Arsene Wenger finally accepting it was time to go after 22 years, after a concerted campaign against him from a significant proportion of the fan base. The season started badly with defeats to Manchester City and Chelsea, but since then it has been a bit of a case of home and away. Away from home, Arsenal fans have only seen wins over Bournemouth, Newcastle and the bottom three. Whilst at the Emirates they haven't seen another defeat since the opening day. Man City won. Only 4 more points dropped with home draws against Liverpool and Wolves. With 9 home league wins in a row, a bit of a surprise to see the amount of respect many Arsenal fans are giving to Newcastle United in the comments below. Here's hoping some of their fears prove to have some foundation. Arsenal fans' comments via various Top Gunners message boards. Newcastle will sit deep, work hard and can hurt us if we don't punish them early, do a run on them. Go out all guns blazing and take the lead, that will take them out of their comfort zone. The longer it stays at 0-0, the more dangerous this match becomes. Almiron has made a great start to the place. He's a big threat. I mean, he had a good debut, and his second game was okay. I wouldn't say he's made a great start at all. If anything, he's faded a bit in recent weeks. He's clearly got lots of pace, but I'm still trying to see what the rest of his game is about. He needs time to adapt though. Devo faded away. He is way overhyped. Anyway, Rafa random transfer. It's fairly obvious how Benitez will set up. He'll try and frustrate and counter. Randon is in good form and we'll probably catch Perez on one of his good days. We need to move the ball quickly and be clinical. I'd go attacking and search for an early goal. This could well only be a 1-0. It's important we don't let Newcastle settle into the game and frustrate us. Benitez has pulled off some defensive masterclasses in his time. This can't be one of them. We have just 3 home games remaining, all are must-wins, another difficult match for us as we have to chase the win, and they are likely to sit deep and capitalize on potential counterattacks. This is an area where Emery still appears to be lacking in. An early goal is definitely key to open up the game. Start Ozil and Ramsey yet again to give us some dynamicism in the middle, or replace Ozil with Mickey earlier on with him coming on as a later sub. Important that we continue the good work we have done over the last month or so, and put pressure on our rivals for top 4. Newcastle only lost 1 of their last 6 games and only lost 1-0 at SP***S in Feb. So not an easy game. If you want a CL place though, these are the games you have to win. Wenger knows, he got a CL place for 20 years running, right from season 1. Would love to think Emery could do the same. Good news is that Shar will be missing from Newcastle, but still it's never an easy game with Rafa teams. All this talk of a win against Newcastle at home is hubris, with an astute Benitez knowing how to park a bus and with his vast tactical knowledge can easily outwit Emery. Newcastle is running into form with a settled side and have the players to hurt us during counter-attacks, which Benitez and every EPL manager knew. We are that vulnerable to quick counter-attack with our high defensive line and a midfield with no bite. Expect Benitez to play 4-6-0 and patiently waiting for dead ball situations and 1 or 2 howlers from our defense as an expected average per game. We will lose if Newcastle should score first, as Benitez is an expert in parking the bus to frustrate Arsenal with both wasteful strikers and impotent goal scorer from midfielders. The darkness has lifted from my vision. This international break was perhaps the worst in living memory, with all the Brexit bollocks going on in the background as well. The foo.ing pits. 2-1 Arsenal. We need to punish them early and kill the game off. Rafa will set up 11 behind the ball for as long as it takes, then try for a late goal.